Hello and all, welcome back to the channel. You join me here today on the second beautiful day of Monterey. Today we are going to be looking at some auctions, maybe head over to Gooding and Company after this, and check out a little secret location that just maybe might have some hypercars. You'll have to stay tuned for that. We'll start out with a beautiful Ford GT. We'll circle around here to a 430 Spider, 550, 612, 550 Barchetta. These are extremely rare. It's really nice. Also on every single card they show all the information about the car, so if I ever don't know something I can just sort of look. Beautiful 599 next to an 812 and a 599 SA Aperta. It's beautiful orangey color. It's very nice. Brown interior. That is quite the spec. It's really cool. We have a beautiful 50th Anniversario Murcielago manual. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. With this cream interior, very nice. Let's go back to the rear end. That is a good looking car there. Over to a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren 722. These are surprisingly rare. You do not see these ever. So it's quite the treat that we're seeing this. That is quite the lineup. Also, that Ford GT was once owned by Paul Walker. We also have here a Ferrari 308 GTB, which is very nice. I love this blue as well. That is a good looking color. Let's look around here to the trio of Jaguar E-types. Very good looking car. That side profile is just something else with that elongated hood. Absolutely amazing. And that, we'll turn to the line of Porsche 356s here. This one, Cabriolet. In a very, very nice orange color, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Very beautiful. And then this here is a flat nose or flockball turbo 911. And then a flockball Cabriolet. Then circle over here, we have ourselves a Ferrari 512 BB. This is rolling in just now an R33 Skyline GTR. Extremely stock, very impressive, very nice. We also have over here, I had missed this until now, a Rough Carrera 4 Turbo. Very rare car right here. Extremely nice. Look at that. That is quite the car. And also we have a Porsche 914-6. Normally these came with a 4-cylinder engine, I believe, but this one got bumped up to a 6-cylinder. And it was originally going to be a joint project between Volkswagen and Porsche, but Volkswagen backed out, so the 914-4s were going to be branded as Volkswagen, while the 914-6s were going to be branded as Porsche. Another 914-6 as well. So yes, here we have a Jaguar XJR-15, my first XJR-15 that I've ever seen, and it's projected to go for $2 million. That is crazy. So yeah, $1,750 to $2 million. I did not know the extent of the value of this car. That is actually crazy. One of 53 in the world. Extremely rare. Extremely expensive, as we just seen. And a little quirk about this car is its right-hand drive, but you notice that the shifter is not in the middle, so you maybe think it's an automatic. Now we will hop to the other side of the car here and see that the shifter is also on the right side. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. Now that's something that's really cool. I'm going to have to be rather quiet, but this is a Shelby Cobra next to a few other very nice cars. But there's more to come inside. We're inside the main room now, where we start off with a Ferrari F60 America, then move on to a Ferrari 512 BB or BBLM, which is just incredible to look at. That is beautiful. A few more very old and classic Ferraris. Look at all of these just historic cars. Now that is beautiful. These are some cars that I'm more familiar with. An F40 and an F50. Great combo here. Look at that. Very, very nice to see. Such a clean example as well. Look at that. The F50 as well. I don't know about you guys, but I think the F50 is miles better than the F40. That's just me though. We have here a Lamborghini Miura, a bare metal Miura, stripped of all of its paint. Blue interior. I believe I've seen this one before at the Malibu Country Mart. Very nice. So this is a Porsche 917K, car that won Le Mans. It's expected to go for, I don't know if you can see that, let me zoom in and try and see if that works. Yes, 16 to 18 and a half. If I were to make a bet, I would guess that it would go over that amount. But just look at this car. That is incredible. The amount of history in this car. And you can tell when you see it that this is an important car. Everything about it is just incredible. I personally cannot believe I'm seeing this right now just because of the rarity that this car brings. Just look at that. Imagine how loud that would be. Here's another very rare Porsche, 962. Just all Porsche race cars, and 935 right here. Look at that. Going down to the rest of the 911s. Then we get this, a Porsche 356 Glocla. Very incredible. And also we cannot forget the Porsche 550 as well. So we are currently at the Paul Andrews Estate Collection room, where we have just found an Aston Martin VS Zagato. Look at that. That is just too cool. Some more cars in here include a 300 SL. Very nice. Ferrari 250 GT. Berlinetta Lusso. Long name. And then beside it, a Ford GT. Another Ford GT. That is a nice spec Ford GT. I don't like it with the stripes down the middle. There's some more cars up here as well, including a LaFerrari, an Enzo 918. Some more cars down there. We'll look at that when the people clear up. Look at this Enzo. An all black Ferrari Enzo. That's something you never see, to be honest, to be frank. Go down here, past the LaFerrari, to a Ferrari 512M. Very rare, very peculiar looking.
A Cobra.
Over here to a 550, and then a Ferrari 512 BBI. My bad. I'm just sort of amazed that I'm getting confused. Another 722, 722S, and a very beautiful Bugatti Veyron. We were able to get a good look at these cars now. The 918, a Lexus LFA Nürburgring edition, a BMW Z8, and another. So the third Ford GT, or fourth if you count the new one. Oh wait, did I show you the new one? I don't know, we might have to go see it. Yeah, I can't remember or not if I showed you guys this Ford GT, but it only has 27 new delivery miles. That's something. So here are the summer cars here. They're not letting us in unless we buy, but we have a LFA, a Speedtail, which is blue carbon. I'll try and show you that soon. Saleen S7 LM. We'll circle over here to a Pagani Zonda R. Yeah, this is my first Zonda R, so it's very incredible to see. Then as well we have a Koenigsegg CCX, as well as a EV110 and an XJ220. Very incredible group of cars here. So here's the McLaren Speedtail a bit closer. I don't know if you can see it, but that is all blue carbon fiber, which is very cool. Came across something very nice here, an Alfa Romeo 8C. Very beautiful. So we're at Gooding & Company now, and I have quite the leg of bad news. My gimbal had just died. So I'm just going to use my hands for now and try and get the least shaky footage possible. But I'm sorry in advance. But yes, here's the McLaren F1 here at Gooding & Company. Chassis 29, Creighton Brown. Only some 300 miles from new. I think a little over 300. But look at this absolute beauty of a car right here. My absolute dream car, and my 7th McLaren F1 that I've ever seen. So I'm quite happy about that. We have some very nice Porsches right here, including a 935 and a 993 GT2. Very, very cool to see this. Now these purple accents on the flares, mirrors, and part of the wing, they're cool, but I don't like them that much. Oh, and it is also on the front bumper as well. And then here's the Porsche 935. Now, if we circle back this way, we'll see a 997. This one being a GT3 RS. And something very special will appear right over here. Yes, Mercedes CLK GTR, chassis 9. Look at that. Let's get a bit of a walk around of this car. This is my first CLK GTR that I'm ever seeing. Wow. Isn't that something? We also have an F40 right here. Very nice F40. Here's the interior. We'll circle back around this way to a Rinspeed 969. Very rare 80s tuner Porsche. That's something cool, isn't it? Just look at that steering wheel. That's crazy. Next to the Rinspeed 969, we have a Koenig Specials Ferrari 512 BBI and a Koenig Specials Ferrari Testarossa. This is very cool. I don't know. I like the 512 BBI Koenig more than the Testarossa, just because of the body. The body lines are a lot more aggressive, but it's also a lot more expensive. We also have right here a Martini 918 Spider. It's very cool. Circle around over here. Some classic Ferraris and stuff like that. To a Lamborghini Miura. That's really cool. I've always loved the Miura. It's always been one of my favorite Lamborghinis, and I'm very happy to see this. This is something very cool. A Porsche 934-5. Look at how wide that is. This thing was made for the track, and it shows. Absolutely gutted out interior. I don't know if you see that because of the glare, but just look at how wide it is. That's what I find so cool about this. Right there is a Ford GT. Look at that.